Good morning, Chituga Chinda once again. I hope you've enjoyed this holiday. Wonderful extended weekend. Uh, I say Eid Mubarak to my Muslim friends, brothers, and listeners whose religion has offered us this beautiful holiday to rest. I hope you have enjoyed yourself. Well, back to our political issue and a major political issue. Last time, if you recall, I mentioned political participation, then I flowed down to effective representation. There is no political participation, no effective political participation or effective representation without voters' registration. Who is a voter? A voter is any Nigerian. You know yourself. A voter is any Nigerian who has attained the age of 18 years. The moment you attain the age of 18 years, you are qualified to be registered as a voter wherever you live or wherever you choose as your polling unit. You are qualified. So what does it take? By law, INEC is supposed to conduct a continuous voters registration. That's what Section 10 of the Electoral Act states. That is what it mandates INEC to do. It is unfortunate that 2 years after the conduct of the 2023 general election, in contravention to the Electoral Act, INEC has not begun or commenced continuous voters registration. In fact, sometime in December last year, that's 2024, or early January this year, INEC put out a letter refuting rumors that they are conducting continuous voters exercise. This is terrible. It's terrible because the idea behind that law, the jurisprudence behind that law is that as many people as possible register to become voters over the course of time, so that 1 year to the election, 6 months to the election, 3 months to the election, there will not be that jam. As you are well aware, there are over 200 million of us, and a lot of us are registered to vote. And every year, a new set of 18-year-olds join the picture of adulthood. A new set of 18-year-olds, and they have to take responsibility. And one of the ways they take responsibility, aside from fending for themselves, which they are phased into depending on their life circumstances, is registering to vote. Well, I would advise, if you are minded to, and you feel you are being deprived, INEC is not performing its duty, you have everything it takes, go to court. Don't see this as a derogation now. Just go to court and require of the court to mandate INEC to perform its duties. You could do that. It's an option. You could also keep quiet and do nothing. But whatever you do, one thing is certain. You need to, I said earlier, develop your capacity. In the context of a registered voter, what does it mean to develop capacity? It means broadening your perspective. It means acting not based on impulse, but on guided judgment. It means guarding your interests, knowing your interest. What is your interest? Is your interest jobs? You want the availability of jobs. What is your interest? That is knowing these things, knowing your interests, what your interest is, from jobs to the sanitation level of society. This guides you. It improves your capacity to make better choices, because on the start of election season, which is not very far away, 2026 May, nominations would have started. nominations for the 2027 general elections that will be conducted from February through March next year, 2027. Nominations would have started by next year. So it's not so far away. And by that time, the moment that time comes, emotions will run high. And you may think, yes, I know what I'm doing, but technically you don't. Actually, you don't. Why do I say so? Because you are guided primarily by your emotions, by primordial response. Politicians know this. Politicians take advantage of it. It's not because you are loved. Perhaps a politician loves you. I love you. It's not because you are special. It is because politicians know that once you are in an emotionally charged state, you are easy to manipulate. This is true regardless of if you like the politician or not, if you are a supporter of his or not. What is important for you as an individual, as a citizen, as a registered voter, is to understand the issues. For instance, in Rivers State, you are aware of the crisis between the governor and the minister of the FCT. Even though the president showed bias in his actions, you are aware of the crisis. But the issue with this crisis now is that though we know that there is a crisis, we don't know what the cause of the crisis is. And anytime it comes to addressing this crisis, they beat around the bush. So within them, they know what the main issue is, but we outside have no idea what the issue is. How do we combat such? By preparing our minds, paying attention, not being easily distracted, developing, as I said, our capacity to pay attention, to focus on the issues, and to make the proper choice, whoever that might be. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you've enjoyed this holiday and you will enjoy the short work week that we are about to commence. Bye.